In this video we have to study about atoms and molecules. In previous video I told you how to find out atomic mass, atomic number. Now how the atomic mass was calculated. First, the element hydrogen was taken as reference element, and with the help of hydrogen element the scientist tried to find out the atomic mass, but the atomic mass of the element was coming out to be fractional. Afterwards, then the reference was changed to oxygen, whose mass was 16, but again the still better reference was taken, that is carbon 12 isotope. Now the carbon 12 isotope, the atomic mass of the element is calculated at how much time the atomic mass of the element is heavier than the atom of the carbon. How much time of the atomic mass of the particular element is heavier than the carbon 12 isotope. Afterwards, then they took the reference electrode as carbon and gave the definition of atomic mass as, that is, one atomic mass unit is a mass unit exactly equal to 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12. Carbon has 3 isotopes, 12, 13 and 14, and in short we call it as AMU. In short it is called as AMU, that is atomic mass unit. Atomic mass unit. Nowadays it has been replaced by small u, that is unified unit. How to find out atomic mass already I have told you. Now how do atoms exist? Already I have told you that atoms are capable of existing independently. They can also form molecules, they can also form ions, they can also form compound. So we will again continue that. I told you the definition of molecules, now I will tell you in detail. Molecules. Molecules are the group of two or more atoms, and these atoms are bounded by chemical bond. Now you can say that, madam, already you told you that molecules are the smallest particle of elements which can exist independently. So that is also right, but in simpler language I am telling you that molecules are the group of two or more atoms and are bounded by chemical bond. Now how it is? Hydrogen combines with second hydrogen to form H2. So here this bond is the chemical bond, and in higher classes, in class 10th you will study that it is covalent bond. Similarly, oxygen forms again covalent bond, so this is also chemical bond. Now molecules of these are called molecules of elements. So molecules of when the atoms of element combine to form molecule, they form molecules of elements. So hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, then phosphorus, then sulfur, fluorine, bromine, iodine. So these are molecules of elements. Now second is atomicity. Already I have told you, no need to repeat it. Next is molecules of compound. Now all of you know what is compound. Compounds are the molecules in which the elements combine in a fixed ratio by mass. You can take the example water, H2O. This is form of 2 atom of hydrogen with 1 atom of oxygen. So if we will find out its mass, then it will be 2 into 1 is to 16. So that will come out 1 is to 8. So in water, the compound exists in the ratio of 1 is to 8. So it is molecule. So this is one molecule of water. Similarly, second example, ammonia. Formula of ammonia is NH3. So it is form of 1 atom of nitrogen with 3 atom of hydrogen. Atomic mass of nitrogen is 14 and atomic mass of hydrogen is 3 into 1. So that will be 14 is to 3. So that cannot be cancelled out. So the ratio will be 14 is to 3 by mass. This ratio is by atomic mass. This you have studied in Dalton's atomic theory also, the postulate कि to form compound the elements bear a simple whole number ratio by mass. Now comes ions. What are ions? Now the elements can lose or gain electrons to form charged species. Are called ions. Now example, sodium. Sodium has atomic number 11. Atomic number 11. It can lose one electron to become Na plus. So Na plus is the cation. Positively, this is positively charged. Positively charged ion called cations. So the species which has positive charge are called cations. So sodium. Now who will form cations which can easily lose electrons? So metals can form cation. Metals can form cations. Second example you can take chlorine. Its atomic number is 17. Atomic number 17. So when the sodium will lose one electron, so its number of electron will become 10. Number of electron will become 10 for Na plus. And wait a minute. So number of electrons for sodium here will be 11, but for Na plus ion it will be 10. Now chlorine has atomic number 17. Now when it will accept one electron, it will become Cl minus. Now it has accepted one electron, so it will become 18. So number of electron here will be 18 and number of electron here is 17. Now chlorine is a non-metal. Chlorine is a non-metal and it has charge negative. So negatively charged ions are called anions. Positively charged are called cations and negatively charged are called anions. Now there are some salts I will take the example of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate, when it is dissolved in water, it forms Ca2 plus CO3 2 minus. Now here it is a single atom, no problem. So this single atom ions are called simple ions. If the ion is made up of single atom, it is called simple ions, and if it is made up of more than one atom, then they are called polyatomic ions. Polyatomic ions. If they are made up of more than one atom, then they are called polyatomic ions. So, other examples, NH4 plus, this is ammonium ion. SO4 2 minus, sulfate ion. Further I will tell you. Now you should know how to find out the valencies. Simple method is there. What is valency? Valency is the combining capacity of an element is known as valency. Now to find out valency, first you should know the electronic configuration. We know that in the atom, in the center, nucleus is present, and in nucleus, proton plus neutrons are present, and outside the nucleus, shells are present. एकदम पूरा गोला होता है, हम बना नहीं पा रहे हैं, आप देखिएगा. Now the first shell is named as K shell, second shell is named as L shell, third is known as M shell, and fourth is known as N. So shell, now what are shells? Shells are the circular path in which electrons revolve around the nucleus. Now the capacity of the first shell is 2. So again there is one rule, Borbori scheme. Now Borbori scheme states that the electrons should be filled by the formula n square, where n is the number of shell. So now k shell, that is first shell, so it will be 2 into 1 square, so it is equal to 2. L shell, it is numbered as 2, so it will be 2 into 2 square, so it will be 8. Then M shell, it is numbered as third shell, so it will be 2 into 3 square, so it will be 18. And N is numbered as fourth shell, so 2 into 4 square, so that is equal to 32. Now second rule is that is second shell will have 8 electrons, and the third rule states that when the third shell will acquire 8 electrons, then a new shell, that is N shell, starts, and when N shell acquires 2 electrons, then again M shell starts filling up. These are the rules which we should follow while filling the electrons in the different shells. Now we will take one by one. Now atomic number 1, hydrogen. Now it has only 1 electron, so first shell, that is K shell, it will have 1 electron. Second is helium. Atomic number 2. Now just now I told you that according to the formula 2n square, K can have 2 electrons. So the second electron will also come into the K shell. So it will be 2. Now third element. Once again I am writing for hydrogen, helium, now atomic number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now shells K, L, M. Hydrogen only 1 electron, so electron will go in K. Helium 2, so 2. Now lithium, the first shell can acquire 2 electrons, so 2 electrons on this, and the remaining 1 electron will go into L shell. Now beryllium, 2 electrons in K shell and remaining 2 will go in. Then now to find out the valency, how much electrons are less or more, how much electrons are less or more to complete its octet valency. That is, now L has the capacity of 8 electrons. So to acquire or to complete the shell, we can lose 1, 2, 3 electrons easily. So the valency for lithium, it will be 1, because अगर बाहर के शेल में 1, 2 और 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन रहते हैं तो आसानी से आप लूज़ कर सकते हैं, लेकिन 4 में ना लूज़ कर सकते हैं ना गेन कर सकते हैं, वो शेयरिंग करता है तो उसकी वैलेंसी +4 और -4 हो सकती है। लेकिन 5 है, 5 इलेक्ट्रॉन हो गए तो वो क्या करेगा, 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन ले सकता है। उसी तरह से ऑक्सीजन 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन ले सकता है, तो इसकी वैलेंसी 1 हो गई, इसकी वैलेंसी 2 हो गई, इसकी वैलेंसी 3 हो गई, इसकी 4, और अब यहाँ देखिए 5 इलेक्ट्रॉन कोई भी एलिमेंट दे नहीं सकता, लेकिन वो 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन ले सकता है 8 होने के लिए, इसलिए यहाँ पर क्या करेगा, 3 और जब ले लेगा तो इसकी वैलेंसी अब माइनस में हो जाएगी, -3 हो जाएगा। यहाँ पे 8 बनने के लिए इसको 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन चाहिए, तो ये हो जाएगा आपका -2। ऑक्सीजन के बाद है फ्लोरीन, एटॉमिक नंबर 9 है, तो ये हो गया आपका 2 और ये हो गया आपका 7। इसको 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन की ज़रूरत है तो इसकी वैलेंसी हो गई 1। और फ्लोरीन के बाद होता है नियॉन, नियॉन का एटॉमिक नंबर 10 होता है, तो ये हो गया आपका 2, 8। अब इसका पूरी तरह से भरा, ना ये देगा ना लेगा, तो इसकी वैलेंसी हो गई 0। इसी तरह ऊपर का 2 छूटा हुआ है, इसकी वैलेंसी 1 हुई, और अब पहले शेल की कैपेसिटी 2 है, तो 2 - 2 दैट इज इक्वल टू 0। सो लाइकवाइज you can find out the valencies of the elements. So for today you go through it. Now you can practice for up to atomic number 20.